first of all, hi Robin, thank you so much for speaking to us. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, so I'm Robin McCade. My day job is I'm an advanced specialist clinical technologist working in nuclear cardiology in Glasgow. Folks might know me from various training courses such as stress leading or ECG interpretation. I have other hats. I'm the IPEM lead for their clinical technologist training scheme and currently their deputy director of their professional standards council.
Thank you. And so you've been invited to speak at the highlights from the local committee sort of group. How did you feel of being invited? How did you feel about taking on this task?
I was surprised and delighted. I get the pleasure of introducing the poster highlights. I think I was really quite surprised at the sheer number of posters. I wasn't expecting over 160. And having seen the kind of quality and the range, folks are passionate about education, they're passionate about MRT, novel imaging science, every system is represented, and I get to just seed it with little teasers, so that's very exciting.
Yes, sounds great. And what do you think of having the highlights before the sessions? Because back in the days in the BNMS used to be the highlights used to be at the end. What do you think about that?
I think it works really well in the sort of bigger conference scenes, because what it does is it sets you up for, you may not have thought, well, I really need to see this proffered paper or I need to see that. But once you get a teaser, once you get a feel for what's coming, it will probably change your course. So I think it's well worth coming to.
Thank you. Yes, for sure. So you'll get everyone excited about it. And what are you more excited about to see?
Well, obviously I've got to see the posters, and there's everything in there. There's everything from like the bleeding edge, deep learning attenuation correction versus CT/CA through to what the community wrestles with in terms of standardization. We all love to see how we do it in each other's backyards kind of thing, so we can pick up kind of golden nuggets to take back to our own practice, as well as some of the teasers. Some of the posters are teasers of what's to come. There's stuff in there about alpha therapies, and in particular, how's that actually going to work in the hospital setting? What sort of equipment are we going to need? There's tasters of all of that. As well as I quite like the idea of coming to the RTN booth. I'm going to be there to talk about stress testing to anyone who's interested in gaining those stress leader skill sets, or about gaining registration or the clinical technologist training scheme delivered by IPEM. I will be there. So it's great to see folks come who are interested and engaged in that sort of thing.
Great, thank you. And lastly, why do you think it's important to come to BNMS?
Oh gosh, that's a great one. I think it's important because this is literally our community. It really is who we are. And we've all been to places where we have like siloed working setups. This is how we do it. We've done it for years. And this is the exact opposite of that. It's come to the BNMS as getting your head up and seeing what's really going on in the field, in your field that you do, from folks who are probably better at it than you. So you can come away with new inspiration, new thoughts, new skills. It's all about cross-pollination, isn't it? And you do come across some fabulously inspirational teams at the BNMS. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it.